Hey guys, it's Bonnie, and I'm back with your monthly tarot reading for the month of April for Unexplained Possibilities. We're going to start with our air signs this month, and I've gone ahead and I felt like Spirit wanted me to go ahead and pull from the middle of the deck for you guys, so which was kind of different. Let me see what we got going here. Three. So, oops, I have my cards upside down to me, not to you. So here we go. Interesting. All right. Well, or since we're starting out, first card I did pull is the Ten of Pentacles, and the ten of anything is basically you've come full completion. You've gotten through the story of that deck or that set or whatnot. So in the Pentacles, this is about closure, freedom, and not freedom, but closure. Like it can be. I feel like these two guys, they're together. They're behind closed doors, but it's like they are. There's two people here. I feel like committing to something. Let me read the rest and see what else comes to me, because this is very interesting. The Page of Swords is your second. And the Page of Swords is coming with a message. Okay, I'm getting there. I get in this. Okay, and so we have the Seven of Wands as well. I feel like there's been a little bit, it's not like the struggle like of the Five of Wands or anything, but there is still he's got a lot carrying here. All right, so I feel now the way these came out, I feel like it's almost. I feel like I want to turn it backwards, or like turn these two around, and the only reason it's doing is because I feel like you've come through a struggle. You've come through a part of something in your life, or some moment, or something that's gone on, whether it be looking for work or a relationship or whatnot. You have basically made it through this battle, and the being is that was on the other side. I feel like this is actually something you've already come through. That's what I'm getting. That's what my guides are telling me, that it just, you've worked really hard to overcome things, or you're working really hard. There's a message that's come. Somebody's brought a message, or maybe somebody new has come in and given you, like, somehow has brought a message of some sort, something that you weren't expecting, something that you weren't ready to hear. I feel like I'm hearing ready to hear or ready for yet, but they've come in with this message that you need, and it is going to give you a closure. This is very, very interesting. This is going to, whether it be like a job or a relationship, it is going to actually shut the doors, and it's actually going to, I would say, like, it's going to make this thing, whatever it is, blossom. If it's a new job, it is going to come into fruition. Everything that you've worked hard to get is going to come about. But there was a very hard struggle. Whatever message or word has come, and whoever has brought this, it was very unexpected. But don't. And I feel like maybe the reason that this was at the end at first is because maybe you're still struggling believing that this is actually going to take place, that it's too good to be true. I feel like that's why it was backwards, and I felt like I had to twist it back. But I feel like you're still struggling with the idea of this card, because you've dealt with this for so long that this is so hard to believe. And so, like, this message has kind of gotten lost in translation somehow. This is very interesting. It's hard. It's almost like it's hard for you guys to believe that. Wow, guys. It's like it's really hard for you to see that this is happening, and trusting it and believing it. But it should be this way. You've worked hard for it. So I feel like this is what I'm being led to tell you, that do know and do believe that this is possible, and that this completion and this, I mean, like, I actually feel like this is like a writing, like documents, or a license. Like, it could be like, if it's a relationship, if you're trying to go to the next level with somebody, it could be that too. It is something big. It is something that you are probably frightened of because of all of this. But I just keep hearing, trust it. It's okay. That this is really weird, because it's like, the way this came, it's like I was literally told, no, this is wrong. You've got to swap it around. But I do see why it was swapped in the first place. It's because it's how you're looking at the situation, because of all the bad things. So just turn all that negative thinking away. Don't look at everything as it is the past. This is different. This is new. This is something totally. This is a new start, new a new ending for you, and it's a good one. So take that. I hope it resonates. If this is something going on for you, congratulations, because it is something that you need to be excited about, and accept, and be excited for. So I'm going to also, I do want to pull, I want to do the Dark Goddess. This card, and I apologize, this is the Morgan Greer deck. I don't have my box anymore. Unfortunately, it has tattered beyond means, and it's no longer with me. But the Dark Goddess deck is it is by Barbara Meiklejohn, and Flava Kate Peters. So the Dark Goddess deck Oracle card. I'm going to just draw one for you guys, because I feel like, just to kind of, and I'm going to do that for every one of our signs, but I feel like this one is going to I feel like I need to pull one just to kind of add to the rest of the reading, because that reading was just so that was strange. It was way different than I've been getting for you guys, so I think it's great. Let me pull one. And I feel like I gotta go with the middle again. I don't know what this is with the middle. So if you guys are stuck in the middle, well then, Medusa appearance. Okay. Well, let's see what this is all about. I love Medusa too, and that's very interesting that Medusa comes up. And here Medusa is with her crown of snakes. Kind of a darker card, so it's harder to see, but there she is. She's lovely. And Medusa, silky locks turned into snakes, vanity promotes mistakes. Take off the mask with style and grace. Now stare your fears in the face. By the power of the Dark Goddess in me, protection in place, blessed be. Your pursuit of gratification from pure is the tribute that must be wearing indeed. An excessive self-importance attitude has stripped away your under. I can start from the whole, like, if you want me to start from the beginning of that, the Medusa. Okay. All right. The wood cut out. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute, because I'm getting a call and ignoring it. Okay. One more. I'm still here. Can you hear me? I don't know why Tim's calling me this late, but I'm okay. Okay. All right. Silky locks turned into snakes. Vanity promotes mistakes. Take off the mask with style and grace. Now stare your fears in the face. By the power of the Dark Goddess in me, protection in place, blessed be. The dark goddess guidance, your pursuit of gratification from pure vanity is an attribute that must be very wearing indeed. An excessive need for admiration, coupled with grandiose self-importance attitude, has stripped away your understanding and compassion for others' feelings. Although you may fool others as well as yourself into believing that you are the trophy, you are in fact in love with an idealized self-image that you have carefully created. Medusa understands what is to be useful and admired. She also recognizes the image that you portray masks a wounded self. Time to face up to the truth and reveal the real you. You know who that is, but does anybody else? Are you brave enough to drop the mask that you paint on so perfectly? Medusa warns you not to base your precious life on artificial appearances and the superficial, or you too could run the risk of losing your pretty little head. And it's basically saying rethink your priorities. Never judge a book by its cover. Treasure can be found if you look deep enough. Get out of a narcissistic relationship and look your fears in the face. Acceptance now brings healing. And it does go with the other card. Okay, and I feel like it's not really the self, the where they're being, I guess you'd say, thinking that they're so awesome and amazing and so forth. But I think it's going more with the don't let these old wounds heal, stop you from trusting and believing. Don't look at something as bad just because you've been dealing with bad, because you've been struggling with bad. Don't look at this new thing as something bad immediately. Don't judge a book by its cover, like it said. And that's because, you're basically kind of facing something that looks a lot like the old in a way. Something that you've dealt with in the past. So don't look at that. Don't think of it that way. And try to look at this as something whole, brand new. Don't have to hide who you are to protect yourself from this new thing coming in, because this new thing is that it's new. It is not the things that you've known before. So go with that. Trust your gut and accept what that that you deserve something good. So accept that into your life and just put away any negativity or distrust that your past is hanging on to. And yeah, that's about it. Like, just accept this new stuff that's coming your way, guys. Have a great and wonderful April. Can't wait to see you next time. Have a great one.